Hi guys, so today we are working on using addition to figure out subtraction. So here's how this works. Remember when we were talking about an addition problem, and I'm going to write one on the board. I'm just going to give you an example. So let's say we had 4 plus 2 equals 6. Remember? That is the... Right now, friends, you're listening. So, we're moving on. Just a second, virtual friends. Friends, we're not talking, we're listening. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Remember when we talked about the 4 and the 2? Those were called what? What were those two called? Does anybody remember? Add-ins. They were called add-ins. Did we say we could do anything with our add-ins?
Yes.
What can we do? What can we do with our add-ins?
We can switch them.
We can switch them. So I'm going to switch them to be 2 plus 4 equals 6. Just like we had 4 plus 2 equals 6, we switched them and we still had the same answer. Those three numbers are what we call a family. So I'm going to draw let me move this over. I'm going to draw a house. And I'm going to do this. So here's my house. Okay, when we are talking about numbers, we're once again going to use the term daddy, mom, and baby. Do not get it confused with the place value. Okay, what is my biggest number out of 4, 2, and 6? 6. So I am going to put my 6 at the top. The other two numbers that I know are 2 and 4. So I'm going to write 2 and 4 in the corners of my house. All right, so if you see here, I've got 6, 2, and 4. I'm going to go ahead and write 4 plus 2 equals 6 right there. Then I'm going to go ahead and write 2 plus 4 equals 6. Okay, so when I'm talking about addition, my daddy is at the end. All right, but now we need to figure out what we need to do to figure out subtraction. So this is what you do to figure out subtraction. I hope my virtual friends are watching. I hope my in-person friends are watching, showing me you're watching with your eyes and your ears. And you're listening. All right, here's what we're going to do on this one. We always start with the daddy when we are talking about subtraction. So I'm going to put a 6 here because that is my daddy. Now, I'm going to put a subtraction sign. Everybody show me the subtraction sign. Okay? Now, I used my 6. What other numbers do I know? What other numbers do I know?
4.
Okay, let's go with 4. So I'm going to say 6 minus 4 equals. What other number do I know? What other?
6.
What, oh, somebody said 2. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, virtual friends. My face-to-face friends are blurting out. All right. So I used 6 and 4. I did not use my 2. So guess what? My 2 goes there. So I'm using only the numbers. I'm only using the numbers that are in my house. Nobody else is coming into my house. Yep. You can't use anybody else. They're only ones that are in my house. Now, once again, we're going to do one more subtraction problem, and we are going to use daddy. Daddy's the bigger number. He is the 6. So I'm going to put 6 right here, minus, or subtract. But wait a minute.
Hundreds.
Wait just a second. We did 4 here. 6 minus 4. Could we use another number? 6 minus 2. So I'm going to put 2 right there. Equals. So what would my answer be? 4. You're right. So do you see how using these numbers, by knowing what we did to add, we use those same numbers to subtract? Could I just randomly put any numbers up in my house? Could I? No, because if I would have put a 3 in here instead of a 2, it would not have worked. Okay? You have to figure out first an adding sentence or a sentence with add-ins and a sum, and use those 3 numbers to make the rest of the house work. Guess what? Adding and subtracting are opposites because they're using the same numbers, they're just in a different order. So remember, the key with this is when you add, Daddy goes where? Not first. Daddy goes last. Look here. Daddy, when I added, was at the end. When I subtract or take away, Daddy is at the beginning. So when you're figuring these out, you always think of it that way. Subtraction is the opposite of addition. Adding is joining. Subtracting is taking away. So you're using adding to figure out subtraction. Okay? So remember that. Guys, nice work. Good seeing you. Looking forward to seeing your work. If you have any questions, message me and let me know.